Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty big stuff going over here on Twitchcon. Now, as you guys know, Twitchcon is a convention for Twitch streamers, and as you guys also know, I am a Twitch streamer too, and I've been seeing all these different things up on Twitter, on Reddit, and it kind of seems like as of right now, Twitchcon is an absolute utter mess. Now, I've seen a lot of folks having fun and enjoying themselves, but there's been four major really big things that have happened throughout the past, 24 hours, which have not been good. I'm going to give you guys a quick synopsis, and I'm going to go into the show and videos talking about it right after, but we now have folks talking to the higher ups at Twitch who have had awful experiences, awful vibes. We had someone who was literally in the hospital from something that Twitch did. We have streamers who have stalkers coming out, and we have HasanAbi as well, who's just been getting those play done everywhere when it comes to folks. So a lot of things to go talk about. If you guys like this type of stuff, make sure you guys subscribe. Check out the Twitch stream down below, and our usual we have a giveaway going and stuff too if you guys want to check that on out. And let's dive on into it. So very first and foremost, I want to go show up a clip over here from Jake and Bake, which kind of goes and sets the precedent over here from TwitchCon. Well, quite a bit. And what I mean by that is that, the vibes are just not going really strong already in the first place, so.
Yeah.
It took you a long
To be
time.
honest, dude, the president of Twitch, I'm sure personally I have no problem personally with him. But honestly, I don't feel confident as a streamer on the platform with someone who is that out of touch.
Yeah.
What the streamers need and want. Very
Oh
weird.
no.
I walked away feeling depressed. Seriously, sad.
Oh.
And as you guys can probably go and tell, someone like Jake has actually been on the Twitch side. He was actually on the official TwitchCon promotion, being tweeted out, and he had basically a cool trip to TwitchCon, traveling to TwitchCon. I had a little bit of a vlog type series through Twitter and all the other social media. So you have these kind of pretty popular people who've been ingrained in the Twitch culture and are pretty popular talking about this type of stuff and showing this. And they even had some tweets over here from Jake himself being hey, I met the president of Twitch over here and was asking hey, for a 70-30 split for everyone, because that was a really big controversy throughout these past few especially past few weeks. There's been a lot of really big negative press when it comes to TwitchCon. And now a really bigger thing out here too, and this has actually been making a lot more drama, especially up on Twitter, on everywhere, is that there's this one streamer and also personality called Adriana Chechik, and who actually, the clip was so bad it literally got deleted. I'm going to show you guys it too as well, where it's just literally her jumping into a ball pit. But actually, I think it apparently meant that she literally broke her back through Twitch Negligence. So if you guys want to go look, I think this is actually the clip itself. On over here, let me lower it down a little bit more for you guys, because this is just it was a delete clip for this. So you have this girl right over here who's jumping into this ball pit. And then it doesn't necessarily really look that bad too as well. But what people are saying is that there really was only barely any of these actual mosh pits. It wasn't actually a proper good ball pit. And as you guys can kind of see, all the ground over here too as well, it's pure concrete. There's concrete pretty much everywhere all around here. And what apparently people are saying is she's trying to get out. And you can kind of see her, it's not too gruesome or bad or whatever. But you see her, she's trying to get out, has a smaller face, trying to be oh, maybe I just bumped myself or hurt myself or whatever it might be. And then she's trying to go move and all that. And then she's like, whoa. You can kind of see she's trying, if you've ever been at a party or with friends or whatever, and something kind of hurts and you're trying to play it off, oh yeah, dude, I'm totally cool, I'm totally fine. You guys can see that in her face. She's at an event, there's people watching, she's a performer, doing the social media side. So you just want to kind of keep things positive. You put on that with a nice brave face. But then you see her face, and then she's like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, oh God, no. After 2 seconds after it actually hits. And as you guys can kind of see, she's kind of not doing too hot. This girl's a little bit concerned on the right side over there.
No, she's fine.
And even Twitch is oh no, she's fine, don't worry about it. But as you guys can kind of see, she's not looking too good. She's not looking too hot. So she got a little bit hurt just from the jump itself over there. But the bigger thing and kind of worst thing with this is that she literally went and tweeted after this all went and happened saying, with that jump, I broke my back into 2 places and I'm getting surgery to put a meter rod in for support in her back. Send your support. When it rains, it pours, and I am definitely feeling the rain right now. And this is just an awful thing because a lot of people are saying that it just was really due to really bad, gross negligence from Twitch, where they have this ball pit and they're trying to have they had other streamers involved and people were jumping into it and stuff like that. And they weren't hey, this is be careful, getting down, watch your step, use your feet first. So people saw all these ball pits all floating around. They're oh, okay. I can just jump into it, should be fine. And as you guys saw, she kind of went up, got that upwards momentum, and had all of that force and pressure push into one specific spot. So now, I mean, if you were spread on out your body, it kind of makes a little bit mitigated against a little bit. But yeah, as you guys can see, that was really bad and a really big mess up on TwitchCon itself. Some folks are even saying on here, she jumped into the foam pit, which you guys just saw, but it turned out they didn't bother to actually pad the bottom properly. So basically, instead of just jumping on like a nice soft mat or like a bunch of foam blocks, which was a lot more than that. She essentially landed on hard concrete. So imagine jumping into, like, trying to jump on the floor onto hard concrete. That's gonna hurt no matter what. And obviously, you guys can go and tell, she literally broke her back from doing something at TwitchCon. Like, this is absolutely, like, despicable to go and see. I'm a Twitch streamer. Like, I've seen these people, and I'm seeing so many of these random kind of bad things happen. And as well, there's a lot of bad things that are happening in Discords too as well. Like, for me, I'm a Twitch partner. Like, I've been on Twitch for, like, many, many years. I have been seeing a lot of my streamer friends going and seeing a lot more worse stuff that I probably can't even bring up on YouTube. I might be a little sketchy and bring up this, where it's probably gonna get me demonetized. Like, there's been a lot more bad stuff that's not going public, you know, on, like, Twitter or Livestream Fails, that I have my own streamer friends messaging me and, like, saying, like, this is going on and this is happening and all this stuff, and it's really kind of bad. Now, obviously, some folks are having fun over at TwitchCon, but we're seeing all these different things popping up and these different dramas. It's weird. It's kind of why I don't go to these cons. It's just a really, really strange vibe. So my heart goes out to Adriana. I hope that Twitch can, like, write her a check and try to get her a good settlement for that, because you don't want to have back pain for the rest of your life, and you really don't want to have literal metal rods and have to go through surgery in hospitals when you're supposed to be on vacation or doing a work trip. So that's really, really not cool to go and see that. Now, we've also seen a few other various things too as well floating around. Another big thing, too, is also on for Amouranth. Amouranth actually, as you guys know, is a very popular streamer up on Twitch and other various models, and she's also been apparently just been stalked by her stalker. And she's having, like, just stalker issues throughout the entire convention.
I have 24-hour security. That's why I said security had to get involved, because the stalker showed up. Just because I have security, though, doesn't mean I want the stalker to see me. So that's why I went up to the room, and then I got that message, and I never came down.
So basically, she's saying, like, throughout all this type of stuff, like, her security is saying, like, your stalker is literally here.
And then Mars, my camera guy, told me that he actually pulled up. So
now we're having streamers that have, like, big stalking issues over at TwitchCon with, like, less proper protection, where they have to hire their own 24-hour security as well. And it's just not cool. And then we also kind of, like, just for, and, like, I guess just a random drama that's always ongoing over here, Hasan also keeps getting asked about this Sam, I think it's Sam Hyde, right? Yeah, Sam Hyde fight too as well. And people keep on coming up to him as he's doing in real life streams, being like, hey.
I want to give you respect for that. Oh, thank you. And I have another question. I think Sam Hyde, he called you out on, like, a boxing event. Are you interested in, like, the boxing scene, or not? No,
I don't know why you guys are so into this shit. He's a Nazi. Like, I don't know.
What's happening right now?
And everyone else is on the side just like, what's going on?
Whack, bro. Like,
So basically, I think, like, the Sam fight, you know, like, the YouTube boxing stuff going on with all these people. They're like, hey, yo, like, you want to go and box me, Hasan? And so people keep on coming up to him, too, in the first place, and he keeps on getting tilted. Which, let me go do, like, the nice, like, you know, fence sitting over here. Hasan's trying to put on a stream, meet with fans, probably doesn't want to deal with this, especially if he doesn't like it. He's probably set that precedent before. But on the opposite side, this is just what people are saying and what people are tweeting about, mentioning, is that he's also kind of, like, somewhat intimidating some of these people out there.
I don't understand why.
Now, there was one guy that happened like this yesterday or so, and he was definitely, like, that first initial guy was definitely more rude. This guy did seem a little bit more on the chiller side, where he's like, hey, like, you know, are you interested in the boxing stuff? I heard you got called out, stuff like that. And I feel like he was, also at the start of the clip too, was like, hey, you know, I respect you for all this type of stuff. And he seemed like a somewhat, like, obviously you don't want to bring up something that's kind of a little edgy, that's going to obviously upset someone like Hasan, but this guy was a little bit more on the chiller side. So a lot of people up on Twitter are calling him out and saying, like, bro, like, you're a big dude, you're towering over him, and kind of, like, almost threatening him. You guys can see here in a second.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You fucking asshole. Yeah, what do you mean, damn, bro? What the fuck do you mean, damn? What do you mean, damn? What the fuck?
You can even see the guys trying to be like, yo, chill, which, I mean, you know, just, like, I don't want to say, like, Hasan's, like, probably around a bunch of people, has to do a lot of stuff, he's getting bothered by people, like, I get his side, I totally get it, I don't want people, you know, like, instantly hate him, but at the same time, this guy kind of seemed kind of unthreatening, he seemed like kind of nice, maybe an edgy question, too, because it was getting brought up as well. I don't know his true intentions, and I don't necessarily know the other true intentions, but, I mean, I can kind of see both sides. That's just kind of what Twitter's saying, that's why I'm kind of just reporting on, so at the end of the day, I don't care, I really don't care at all.
What do you mean, damn? Why do you do this
I'm
shit?
asking questions. I don't know.
You're not asking.
And then, dude, what I found funny, like, I don't really care too much about Twitch drama, or if people are, like, have political fights, or drama, or if they act whatever. Like, a lot of people could justify it and spin it either way, whatever they want to go and say. But the funny thing with this is, I just love this random picture that shows up, and it just goes, the camera pans over to here to people taking selfies with, like, other streamers. Like, you guys could go and argue and say whatever you guys want about, like, random big streamers or Hasans, or, like, political people that are a little bit more, you know, like, polarizing. But, bro, I just, like, the whole, like, you have Hasan over here, like, fighting with some random fan / not fan, whatever it might be. And you just got this over here, people like, yo, what up, dude? We're in the middle of, like, what's going on, bros? Up in the back, it's funny. Like, that to me is so funny.
Chill, bro.
like, I mean, like, obviously people always get upset and they're gonna argue in Twitter or YouTube comments or whatever. Just this whole situation is just so funny to me. just like if I was like this random guy right here just standing over here and just saw what's going on, I would definitely like quadruple check of what's happening. So at the end of the day, you guys can kind of see TwitchCon has had a lot of really crazy things. We're seeing Hasan having this crazy stuff. I really do like, I mean, to kind of like tone down this, like the jokiness over here. There is a lot of bad things that's been ongoing for TwitchCon, and they keep on getting publicized and being promoted. I just hope everyone who is there and all my streamer friends are safe. I hope everyone going out there is having a good time, and I know there's a lot of bad things. I mean, there's a lot of people there, so obviously something bad might always happen. I just hope everyone ends up being safe or like doesn't have to deal with this stuff in the future. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on in case you guys will like. You got the Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow, and the giveaway links too. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.